Wow. What is up, PYTs? It has been so long since I've made a video, but I am finally back after having my daughter, and I am super excited to bring you guys this new reading. This is kind of like an old idea, but energies change all the time, so I just wanted to get this out for you guys. So, this video is going to be about who is missing you and what do they want to tell you. So the first pile is under, I'm sorry, I'm like holding the camera and I'm like super shaky. Is under this astrology dice. It's the number 8. And then the second one is under a Cheshire Cat and a Angel Aura Quartz. Third one is under the astrology dice with the sun, and then the fourth one has Tweedledum or Tweedledee, they can't tell the difference, and with a blue Aura Quartz. So go ahead and make your selection. Obviously, normal disclaimer, not every message is going to resonate with everybody, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. If it does, great. Please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to read those, and yeah, I'm super excited to be back on YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, my lovely group number ones, if you guys chose the number 8 astrology dice, this is going to be your reading, and I am going to roll this dice, which it has all the signs on it, and pull you guys a mermaid card just to start to get an overall general theme. But I have a feeling that if you chose this pile, the number 8 may have a significance to you. And so, that could also be like the month. So what is it, August? Something could have happened in August. The 8th house is also the house of Scorpio and secrets, sex, death, and rebirth. So, and then we have Libra. So some of you may have Libra in the 8th house. This person could have Libra in the 8th house. Communicate. Okay, so things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So communication could have been a big theme, or there could have been secrets also, because 8th house is the house of secrets, and with communication there could have just been dishonesty in this connection, as well as it could be a karmic connection with that Libra there. So let's get started. I'm going to start with just the normal tarot before we get into the oracle cards. So we have the King of Swords. So this person definitely could have been a Libra. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Wow, this is a zombie tarot, and I absolutely love these. These are like so, like dystopian. It's great. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you guys could both be Libras. Then we have the Hanged Man and then the King of Cups. Wow, okay, so there's a lot of people here. This may have been an issue throughout the connection. You may actually have had to make a decision between 2 people, or they had to make a decision between 2 people. Either way, someone was definitely being strung along in this connection. And it's almost like I'm getting the feeling like trying to get in contact with someone, but like not being able to reach them. Also, a song is like I face above the water, our feet can touch the ground, and it feels like, I can't remember what that's called. Slowly drifting away, wave after wave. That's what it is. So yeah, this person, so someone here definitely is like super, super emotional. I think that they are honestly like still really hung up on this connection. You could have cut them off, or they could have cut you off, vice versa. Definitely somebody got left out in the cold. Like this lady is literally like digging through garbage, like, desperate times. But yeah, someone might be like a gun enthusiast. That may have been like a issue, or hunting. There's like hunting here. But yeah, something is definitely like out of reach. It's like someone was always just out of reach. And oh, interesting. Yeah, it's like I feel like someone got tricked in this connection, like, or someone was a trick, if you know what I mean by that. But yeah, the King of Cups here is also, somebody could have been military. This dude is wearing like a Marine uniform. And oh, there's also a reference to psychology. and tarantulas. But yeah, there's heavy Scorpio energy here. Heavy Scorpio and Libra vibes. I mean, the Pisces is there as well, but I think that has more to do with like being strung along and being like kind of hung out to dry. That's what I'm getting. Like someone really did someone dirty here. Okay, so then we have the moon. So you'll be guided through the darkness. That also really resonates with the hangman energy, because the hangman is also like an escapist energy. So somebody could have also had like addictions. I also see the King of Cups as that, like that sometimes. But then we have fate has blocked this path for you. So as I said, karmic connection, all relationships have karma, but this one could have been more on, leaning on like the toxic side of things. Let's see. We have ask and affection. So this person could have been like unemotional. The King of Swords can often be like that. So can the King of Cups. Like no matter how emotional they are, they just don't let on how deeply they feel. So this could have definitely played on some childhood core wounds of like not feeling good enough, because you could have had to literally ask them for affection and like ask for the love that like you felt you deserved. And over time it just kind of like wears you down. So the message here is love yourself. You're the ultimate act of creation fashioned by the hands of the divine artist. That's a beautiful message. So yeah, don't forget that you are made in God's image. And then it says, when we call upon the divine for guidance and support, we will receive a response. Spiritual signposts will be put in our path to guide us to our highest good. So yeah, you may have definitely received signs from the universe helping you to get out of this situation with this person, or for some of you, you may even still be in some sort of communication with this person. But take what resonates. And then for our numerology cards, oh, well, that came up. I wasn't trying to grab that right away. But deception came out for the love angels. So that's someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I think that pretty much speaks for itself. There definitely was some sort of deception, secret that like came to light. That, this literally, I mean, this could be like cheating with the moon, like things that go on during the night. Or somebody could have also been hiding an addiction from you, or things could have happened because of an addiction, or this person just like, I think that the person that you thought they were wasn't the person who they actually were. Like they're very good at camouflaging, like maybe like their true intentions, or their like, I don't know, problems probably. In the beginning of relationships, people are always like their best selves. And that could have been the case here, is like you got in a relationship with someone and then you slowly like find out all these different things about them that are like really like, not what you want, or like maybe they're only affectionate like if they're drunk, or there's just like an aspect of this relationship that was super out of alignment with who you are. And that's because of their willful deception. And over time, it just like wore you down. So yeah, this definitely was a love partnership. We have that here with the number 26. So I don't know if this person could be 26. That just came through. That's also an 8, so that's another 8. In the spiritual career, interesting. So a message, like I think this is from Spirit, like this relationship was meant to like kickstart your like spiritual awakening, and you may belong in a spiritual career path, or you may be in a spiritual career path already, or maybe even like this person now, after things have happened between you, has become more spiritual as well. Also, please ignore the fact that I burned myself really bad here, and I'm like, oh, burn. That just came, yeah, you guys, someone got burned here. Oh yeah, okay, so we have North Node, Life Purpose, and then Void of Course Moon. These two together, whenever I see them come out together, it's a very fated relationship. The North Node is, one of the nodes of fate anyway. But this was definitely meant for your spiritual growth, this relationship, this connection. And the Void of Course Moon is a kind of a misconnection, or something that went wrong, but there's always a purpose. for why things went wrong, and there is a higher purpose. And I think that this person, they would tell you that they see that now, the things that happened in between you were definitely like divine, no matter even if they were, clearly not great. That they are starting to see the bigger picture, and they hope that you are too. Because they do miss you, and like they think about you a lot, especially like at night. They think that you have like past lives together. There's very even still a strong magnetism between the two of you, as like there's a lot of water, so this was definitely like a very highly emotionally charged relationship. So for answers, we have remain positive. And okay, there's the other one. But yeah, as I was saying, there definitely could have been addictions that were at play in this relationship. And I feel like there is a cyclical element here too, like because she has flowers, and I'm getting like he loves me not. Like you constantly had to like ask for like reassurance. Is kind of what I'm getting, because you never really knew how this person was feeling, and they just made you like constantly question the connection. And I'm just feeling like a lot of anxiety, especially if you're an air sign. This was just like, honestly, this could have like not even really been like a full on commitment, because the Five of Pentacles can actually be like a creep in card, so like a side person card. But there definitely was like love in the connection, but I like this person could have like just not made you a priority. And I feel like they regret that now. They realize that like they have problems, like they have these addictions, and that they're deceptive. And Spirit just really wants you to know, like, remain positive, like there is something better. And I think that this person also knows and probably has told you that you deserve better. And all I have to say is when someone tells you that you deserve better, you need to believe them, because been there. So for the tea leaf cards, we have woman, so dealings or relationship with a woman. So yeah, I definitely think that there was infidelity or cheating, or like maybe like they were already married or something like that. Like it's like the deception was like a third party. And then pale, so time to get out of the situation. And then July, so something could have happened in July, or this person could be a Cancer or a Leo. And I definitely was getting Leo before with in this codependency card. I never noticed this, but there's like a lion in there. And then younger man, interesting. So dealings or relationship with a younger man. So what I'm getting with this one is definitely more along the lines of this person is just really immature. Or like if you're resonating with this as a female, then maybe they cheated with a younger man. Obviously, like I try to keep these like gender neutral. It's kind of hard sometimes, but they are gender neutral, just for clarification. But yeah, there is like an element of just like things weren't fair. They know that things weren't fair, and they do feel sorry for stringing you along. I think that they are starting to go through like a period of maturity or like maturing and learning to like love themselves. And the reason why they treated you the way that they did was because they didn't love themselves to begin with. And when you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anyone else. And therefore, they were projecting like their own self-hatred potentially onto you. Like, I don't think that this person knew how to even express love, and that's why you had to keep asking them to show it to you. But it's like with this pail, I'm getting like Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. It's just kind of like, I think that's how they feel. Like they feel like they like cracked their head open, basically. Like, with this connection, like it was just like a mess. Like I feel like they were a mess, and they definitely think that you were in the right for walking away, or that you're better off without them. Because also like I'm seeing like this is a light, a light post, but like not like a traffic light. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm hearing like you're a car crash waiting to happen. That's like an Aluna George song, and it just like that's what's really coming into my head right now. So you're putting on the brakes just to save yourself, basically. And I think that you really like caught onto this person's problems, and you were just like, oh, like you just couldn't do it anymore. But they definitely like miss the good times with you. Oftentimes toxic relationships, even like, you know, time can pass and they still resonate with you, like in your heart space, but you don't resonate like with that vibration of the situation anymore. And I think that they just miss, like, I don't know if like going out, you know, going downtown maybe, and but have you guys seen that meme that's like, and I'm just saying, for example, it was like Pisces when they say, or when their friend says like that they need to get rid of their toxic like lover or something, and there's like a sloth in the garbage is like stay away from my garbage or something like that. That's like what I'm getting here. Like she's literally like this. I think that this person, like, you may have even called them trash, but they were being like a trash person at the time, and they know it and they're sorry. And yeah, so you guys may have broken up in July or gotten together during the summer, something like that. This person could be like, I don't know, into the beach or something, because there's like waves here. There's just so much water, and but like volatile water, like the ocean, you know. It's like, it could be passion or could be anger too, you know. The King of Cups can also have like pent up emotion, and when emotion doesn't get expressed adequately, it always comes out as anger or like aggression. And especially with all the guns here, it just seems like this person could have been like maybe have like two personalities almost. That's like what I'm feeling. And that may also be why the deception card here is, it's like you felt like you didn't really know who the person was, because like they were one person half the time and another person the other half. And the moon can do that too, because that can also signify like mental illness. So this person could literally have like split personality or like bipolar or something like that. But yeah, I think that, you know, they regret the things that happened between you, and they would tell you that. But I don't think that you're interested in getting back together with them, honestly. Like, and I think that they know that they're not healthy for you, and they know that they're not a healthy person themselves. Like, they're definitely maybe even seeing a therapist now. I think that's why the psychology message came through, because I think that your connection made them realize like a cycle within their life, and they really want to like change for the better. Yeah. They're like really trying to examine with this like binoculars, looking at the brain. They're trying to examine, you know, why they are the way that they are, which is good. And I mean, I feel like you might be happy to know that too. Okay, perfect. So that's all I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, the information is down in the description box below. And I am totally available now. Yeah. So I'm just trying to like make this a little bit easier on myself when I'm done here, because I always make a giant mess and just like end up leaving it for days. Relatable. Maybe this will set me up for success. We'll see. Okay. So group number 2s. If you chose the Cheshire Cat and the Angel Aura Quartz, then this is going to be your message. I'm just going to put that away. And then, so for starters, I'm going to roll the astrology dice to get a general energy. Leo. Okay. So this could be involving a Leo. You could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The 5th house is ruled by Leo, and the Sun. So, the 5th house rules like children. So you may have children with this person. Could have just been someone that you dated, or someone that you think is really fun. Could also be someone who is really dramatic. The 5th house is also about creativity. So this could have been someone that you've had a creative endeavor with. So we got explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. So definitely don't think you're with this person anymore. Ambition. Okay, so this person could have been maybe like really goal oriented or just like a really strong personality. I'm definitely getting fire sign vibes already. So let's start off with the tarot. And you guys got a lot of tarot cards, I remember. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The Devil. This person may be musically inclined. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. And the Star. Okay. This person might like to play video games. I'm getting, that's just a message that came through. This person also may be sick a lot, or may be sick right now, or you may be sick right now. That's something that's coming through also. Or someone who maybe like, I mean, the devil is here, so this could also be addictions. I feel like I'm like always saying that, but this could be like, also somebody could be diabetic or, you know, potentially abuse drugs. Obviously it's not going to resonate with everybody, but so what I'm seeing here is, especially with that Leo energy here, 5th house, and there's children here, this definitely could be someone that you have kids with, or this person could have children themselves, maybe a little boy, but it looks like this person is a busybody. So they actually could be, if they do use drugs, maybe a stimulant person, or maybe they just have like addiction to coffee, something like that. I'm getting like kind of a hyperactive energy. We also have the Star, which is Aquarius, and the Devil, which is Capricorn. So any of those signs, like Sun, Moon, Rising. But we have 2 9s here. So the 9 of Wands is about like being defensive and kind of having to be on guard. You know, it's a wounded warrior. So you may have actually had to like fight off this person a lot, or they could have just been through a lot in their life. And they have the 9 of Swords here. So I feel like this person actually has a lot of anxiety about your connection still. They see you as someone who's like really pure, and as someone who honestly could, with the 10 of Pentacles, like could be a really good wife or husband. And someone who's of like great honor, because the Star is here and like this is like a badge of honor. So they see you as someone who, you know, is really deserving. But I think that, you know, there's something about this person that got in the way of the connection, and they realize that. So this could have been an addiction. This could be also mental illness. This could be money. Also, I'm seeing there could be like an element of greed here, or I don't know why I'm getting like thievery. Like someone could have literally stolen something from you. Someone also smokes here, cigarettes. But I'm seeing a lot of crying, actually. There could have been a lot of tears that were shed over this connection on your half or their half. And I think honestly, it's probably both. Because there is like 2 9s and they're right next to each other. So it's kind of like a mirroring effect. But this definitely could have been a long-standing relationship, like commitment that you had with someone. The Devil also signifies contracts. So this actually could have been like a marriage, like a contractual agreement recognized by like, you know, the state. This person could be a fighter. Take that however it resonates. I mean, that could literally mean like, you know, someone who fights and is aggressive, but they could also just be like the type of person who will like fight for what they want. As I said, like the fire energy is here, and Leo rules like the heart and like the solar plexus chakra. So they definitely could be like the type of person who will fight for what they love, like at all costs. That can be good or bad, you know? So this makes sense. So we have jealousy. So jealousy leads to downfall. Leo can be a very jealous energy, especially when it is, you know, their ego has been hurt in some way. And that definitely could have been something that occurred in this relationship between you guys. I'm getting kind of like a self-identity issue, maybe. Like, this person could act like really arrogant, maybe at times. They could be kind of possessive and like just like over the top and like dramatic, but it's because they're actually like really insecure. And I'm an idiot and accidentally left this in there, so I'm going to pull you guys one more card. Because I feel like you guys are supposed to have two. Oh, I already knew it was going to be that one. Okay. The Talisman. So you are destined to succeed. Okay, that's interesting. So this person, like, maybe they are jealous of your success. That's possible. Or they could have seen you as someone who, like, they were, like, there's also, Leo's a very competitive energy. The Nine of Wands is also competitive energy. So you guys may have had, like, an ongoing, like, competition of sorts within your relationship, and that can put a lot of strain on, love relationships especially. But, I mean, this could honestly be, like, a sibling or a friend also. So yeah, take what resonates. This definitely could be a female to female relationship, a friend that like was really jealous of you, and like maybe even like your family situation. That's something that I'm getting. And they like were always maybe like projecting their own insecurities upon you, as I was saying, and but really they like really admire you, but it just, they don't know how to reconcile like the jealousy within themselves, and so it just comes out in like a nasty, like dramatic way. So we have silence and peace. So wow, you definitely feel better now that, like, if you guys aren't in communication, you could have literally, I'm hearing like I don't want to talk to you if it's gonna be like this, like you were tired of like the drama and tired of like the arguing, and so you literally could have known this person since elementary. But it says, be still. A daily practice of silence bears gifts, a heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and profound feeling of connectedness to all living things. And then when we balance silence with activity, we discover true peace of mind, the source of all joy and happiness. So yeah, you definitely were just over it. You wanted to heal. You wanted time to heal. And they recognize that. I think that because this, like, the Medal of Honor is also like a recognition, so like I believe that they recognize that they were being toxic. I think that they are aware of this quality in themselves, but at this point in their life they don't know how to like detach, because the devil is still here, so it's still a toxic quality that they possess. But yeah, you definitely are feeling better now that you have your peace of mind again with potentially, silence. Abundance and effort is here as well. So this definitely, with this like 10 of Pentacles and the Medusa, like I'm just getting the vibe, like maybe this person kind of thought that you like were like a trust fund baby, or like inherited a lot of money, or like they thought that you didn't work that hard for your money, but they didn't realize like how much effort you really do put in. But that's why they were always jealous, is like they always felt like they didn't have a lot in comparison to you, like they couldn't stop comparing themselves to you. And that made, because you could also be like, this could be like an abundance of like suitors, or like attraction, like you could be like a very attractive person and like they feel like inferior to you, like that could definitely be something here as well. So we have Sagittarius. As I said, I was also feeling fire sign vibes, so Sagittarius, they could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or you could one of you guys could also be really well traveled. That could be another thing that they're jealous of. And it's just kind of like you couldn't help being born into like the life that you're in, and it's kind of just like unfortunate that they see this in like that they're jealous about like of it, because I'm getting the sense of like it's not like you were ever trying to make someone jealous, and if you were, then maybe like this like energy could be flipped. I mean, it can always be flipped. But yeah, it's like, it's just a very strange vibe here. We have perfect timing, and then heart-to-heart conversations and trust. So I actually think that this person is going to come back around and you're going to be receptive. Because I think that you guys still have a deep bond regardless. And I think that this is like, with the Ten of Pentacles, that's a very like long standing relationship. And I think that you guys do miss each other. Like with the star, like that's like a wish card. So it's like wishing to, reconcile things. And I do think that there can be success in this connection because there is a lot of love. And, but like if you don't want this person to reach out to you, like this may not even be like in the near future, to be honest. It will come at the most perfect time. Like this is a divinely guided relationship between the two of you guys. And honestly, like it's not going to work unless you guys are both willing to put in the effort. So you are going to have to see effort. That's what I see here. Like Sagittarius is like, I see effort. So yeah, this definitely could go like resonate as like a best friend situation or a relationship. But I think you also are going to want this person to, like, if their toxic quality is like an actual addiction, you're going to want to see effort for them to kick that addiction. If their addiction is, just like being a jealous person, then you're going to want to like nip that in the bud too. And see, and like, I think you guys are going to talk this out. Like, the situation is calling for you to have faith. There will be peace again restored into this connection, I believe. But let's see what the tea leaf cards say. It's frying pan, so trouble or accusations. So this person definitely could have accused you of something, or you could have accused them. But this situation I'm hearing is a flash in the frying pan. So a flash in the frying pan is like an expression when something is really quick and then it's over. So that could have literally been, you guys had like a spat or a tiff or something. And my cats are playing with my baby's like tummy time mat. I didn't even think about that. Okay, sorry. And then we have the boot. So yeah, you could have literally given this person the boot, but this says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So yeah, this person's definitely going to have to work to get you back, but I think that they are going to want to. I feel like they want to. And then fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Interesting. So this person, as I said, this could have been about like money or finances. They, maybe you even have a lot of money because you are like resourceful and like frugal. And maybe this person, like Sagittarius, like, and Gemini both, like I would know, like I have heavy, dominant energy of both of those, can be pretty like spendthrift. So, they could just spend all their money like on stupid things or something. And so they're like jealous. They could be also jealous of your ability to save. That's funny. So we have Wreath, the final card, and that's sorrow over loss. So yeah, they definitely miss you desperately, as like, literally the name of this reading is who's missing you and what do they want to tell you. But yeah, they wish that they could come forward and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, because I feel like they really trust you, and they see you as someone who is like resourceful and very like understanding and stable, and someone who deserves like recognition. Like you work really hard, and yeah, they just like they've kind of put you on a pedestal, especially if you guys aren't in contact right now. They, especially with in the Explorer card, maybe this was a person that like they chose to like explore their options maybe, and so that's why you guys aren't together, and that's why they could be missing you, especially with like the Leo here that's like dating, as I said. So this could have been like a fling that you had with someone, and things like were like a flash in the pan, like I said, and I think that they wish that they could go back in time and really get to know you better, because you're on their mind often. They're definitely stalking your social media also. All right, group number 2, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, please let me know. All the information is down in the description box down below. And now moving on to group number 3. So you have the sun, and I'm going to roll the astrology dice for you. Virgo. So this person could be a sun in Virgo. Or they could just act like a Virgo, so sun, moon, and rising, sun, moon, or rising. And then I'm going to pull your mermaid card. I'm so irritated with my cat right now. Okay, you guys have, oh wow, that's a lot, but I'll take it. Strength was at the bottom, by the way, so especially with that sun energy here, this could be about a Leo also. So we have journey, listen. So some of you guys might like to listen to Journey, or I'm getting like Don't Stop Believing. Maybe you guys were very, you like sang that song together in the car, I'm seeing. And then we have dance and voyage. So this says half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. So I love that one. And then listen. So the secrets of the sea become apparent when we listen to the sound within the shells. So this person like thinks that you're a really good listener and also probably a good dancer. And I'm getting very strong Sagittarius vibes. So then dance, so take inspiration from moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Oh. And then voyage, so set sail on a new course. So you may have moved away from this person. And that could be why they're missing you. So let's get started with the tarot. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. So you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The moon is here along with the Knight of Cups, so that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always see the moon as Cancer because I'm a Cancer. I feel like it resonates with me, but some people see it as Pisces, but obviously you'll know for your situation. This is interesting. For some of you, this person may actually be passed, like may have passed away. I'm going to throw a sticky note at my cat really quick. Hold on. That didn't work. They literally don't care. Stop playing with that. It's not yours. Anyway, this person definitely sees you as someone who's very fiery and passionate and creative and sexy, and someone who also goes with the flow. Like, I think that you also have a water element to you as well. And they also see you as someone who's really stable with that Virgo energy. So, yeah, this is like, they think very highly of you. You may have actually lived with this person because I'm seeing a key being delivered by, you may see crows a lot, or they, like, could be, like, one of your spirit animals, totem animals. Yeah, okay. There's also heavy yellow here, so that could be like Leo, but they could have also just worn a lot of yellow, or one of their favorite colors could have been yellow. Okay, so we have the minstrel, which is let your intentions be known. Oh, so maybe this person never told you how they felt about you. And the stars, so a long journey brings rewards. Interesting. So there's 2 journey cards here. So I think that this person is like, I mean, yes, they're part of your spiritual journey, what I'm getting, number 1. But also number 2 is they could be on a voyage right now, or, you know, overseas, or, you know, just at a distance from you right now. Okay, so we have chance, mirror, and invoke. Okay, so this could definitely be a twin flame pile. You guys mirror each other. You may feel each other's energy very strongly. Even if you guys never spoke on, you know, this love that you have for each other, I think that you guys feel the intention. Because this is like a fated connection. You guys are on a very spiritual journey. But I think that this person may not have, like, been ready to, like, you know, take the plunge and, like, actually, like, tell you. But this says, take the leap, divine protection is always by your side. So maybe, like, you should take the leap also if this is resonating with you. And then we have mirror, which is learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. And then invoke, which is ask for a blessing. There is endless supply of divine support awaiting your request. So one of you guys could also just kind of be struggling right now. This could be financially, physically. This could literally be physically. Also could be with depression, I'm getting. But one of your limbs could be, like, you may have broken something recently, outdoors, or been hospitalized recently. But yeah, let's move on. So we have timeout and then parenting. That's interesting. So you may not be in communication with this person. Maybe this person has kids. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you guys have kids together. But also parenting could be like reparenting yourself. This person could be doing this. This could be part of their spiritual journey, or you could be working in shadow work with the moon here. And likely, if this is a twin flame relationship, you guys are mirrors, so you guys are probably both working through the same sorts of problems. And then we have 12th house of escape and 4th house of roots. So yeah, this is definitely a very strong, like, emotional connection. This person probably feels like home to you, and they feel like you are their home. And you guys may have known each other since like childhood. But there is an element of escape. So I'm kind of getting with the escape, this could literally like go with the voyage card, is like they may have left like the hometown or something, and they could be on like a journey trying to like find themselves, that sort of thing, like, or else they could, just kind of be more into like mystical things or be more like reclusive. Because the 12th house also can rule escapism, that can be like addictions and stuff like that. Drinking, partying, Knight of Cups is here. The moon's also here. Mental illness, it can be asylums, could also be prison. I'm going to throw that out there. That could be what the timeout is. This person could be in prison if that resonates with you. They could be like a parent who is in prison also. This could also be your parent, if your parent is in prison. In that case, this person really wants you to be happy and not feel tied to where you live right now, and to go explore, because, kind of in lieu, like, they want to live vicariously through you, in that case. Also, the 12th house is a house of karma. So if it resonates that this is a parent who's passed away, and it could be your mom who passed away, who was a fire sign, or someone who's like the Queen of Wands, the same goes for that. They definitely are supporting you and want to see, like, they're with you on your journey and your voyage as you go through life, and they want to see you, live your best life, and they're with you always. Just as the stars never fade, neither does their presence. So we have big happy changes. So if you have been struggling recently, good news, there are big happy changes coming. And then we have, you definitely are separated from this person, whether this is like a friend, family, or a loved one, like a lover. And there's forgiving and learning. I'm definitely getting that prison vibe pretty hard, actually. But with the separation card and forgiving and learning, you guys are both going through like a process of healing. And healing childhood wounds, possibly also healing addictions, and trying to take control of your life with the Queen of Wands. But both you guys are very passionate, and with the Virgo there, like, that's like a dedication to health. So I think both of you guys are working on your health, which is great. And then we have Carrot, so opportunity or windfall. So there would be an opportunity for a big happy change. Like, I think we'll have to keep looking to see what the opportunity is. But then we have Dark Woman, so dealing with a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So this Queen of Wands person could definitely be someone who like has like brown or black hair, could be Asian, maybe. I'm hearing Vietnamese. We got the moon again. So changes in your life, yeah. There's, lunar cycles. So You guys, like, ooh. And I just got Alzheimer's. So if that resonates with you, if this is a family member who has Alzheimer's, this is their message to you. And their message to you would be that they are sorry that they don't get to be with you during this time of your life. That also is if they passed away. Because we have parenting, so this could be a grandparent or a mother who is suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, or actually has passed. Yeah, that'll resonate for very few people, but for some people. Then we have new home, new attitude. So you guys could actually be moving. Like somebody could have literally moved to a different space. And then we have grasshopper, which is situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. And that could be what the forgiving and learning is. If this is a parent, they wish that they had done things differently. You may be in a no contact situation with them. You may have moved very far away from them. If this is a Queen of Wands person who was a parent, and they can have a tendency to be petty, vindictive, vengeful, and this could definitely, like this person feels really bad. They feel really bad. They wish that they knew how you felt about the connection between you two. This person also has mental health problems with the moon here coming out twice. They don't, and the escapism, they don't know how to deal with their emotions. They are just as puzzled by them as you are, and they wish that you could forgive them for all of the things that I'm hearing, like they said, and the fact that they didn't listen to you more, that just came through, and that they had more fun with you because they realize, they really feel your absence, and they wish that they had an opportunity to bring in some happy changes into your life, but at the same time, I think that they understand where you're coming from. They do hope that you'll forgive them and that you guys can come out of this timeout and separation. But I think that they definitely see that you're on your own journey and they respect that. Grasshopper also usually is lucky to me. So I think that they're praying for a stroke of luck that you'll come back and that you guys can make that happy family again. This could literally be you just moved out of your parents' house or something like that, and they wish that you would move home. But this person is, I'm seeing, even if they're aware that they have mental health issues, I don't think that they're going to be able to address them in a way to where their behavior will really change. For some of you, they might, but now that we have the moon here twice, they need to make changes in their life, and you don't, I think that you shouldn't return until you see that they're actually taking steps to better themselves, because this could be really draining with the moon here and escapism, because that's Pisces. But the separation is divinely guided with the stars. And I think that the separation is actually what's bringing the big happy changes for you. Because dark woman, I'm also getting dark, mentally dark. This person put you in a really dark place. It could have made you really depressed. And this could be a narcissistic parent. Also, someone who just is really demeaning and makes you feel sick. You could actually feel physically sick and ill when you're around this person because of their darkness. Their darkness within them is just so heavy. And so then in that case, the mirror, chance, and invoke is they're wishing for a chance to bring you back. Because in a way, especially if this is your parent, they see you in them, and vice versa, and they feel a part of them is missing when you're gone. Yeah. Yeah. But personally, the way that I'm feeling is that the separation is for the better right now. So you should definitely like look at readings, maybe in like 4 months, or, whenever your intuition's telling you, like, I mean, you don't have to look at readings to know what to do with your life. It is fun though. But even if you don't end up returning into this person's life or talking to them or moving back in with them, the message from Spirit here is really like forgiving and learning, and that you need to release and heal all the things that happen in this connection in order for you to like really fully enjoy your life. Because in some ways this person is still energetically blocking you and bringing you down. And, especially if like this was a parent, you may actually have the tendencies that they do. And that could be also what the mirror is. And so I would just be very like analytical with it, with this Virgo dice, and make sure that like, because usually the things that we hate about other people we have within ourselves, and it can be really hard to like come to terms with that, but it would be in your best interest for you and also your future loved ones and friends, to make sure that like you are also mentally healthy and stable. Just because like oftentimes when we're raised by people with mental illness, we don't learn how to properly express ourselves or communicate. So I think that's just a message for a few of you. If you feel like you might have some of those symptoms, it doesn't hurt to go see like a therapist or something to just like talk things out. Like I've been in therapy like most of my life, and I'm super open about it. I'm so thankful today that honestly, like my parents and teachers made me go. Okay, so moving on to group number 4 with the blue Aura Quartz and Tweedledum. And I'm going to roll your dice to get an overall energy. So loud. Okay, we got Gemini. I'm going to pull your mermaid card. Ooh. Oh. You got protection. So keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid tears have been known to create these precious gems. So this person could have been very protective over you, or else they feel that way now. Okay, so we have teardrops, great personal sorrow. The bow, you are highly thought of. Month, so October. And then Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Interesting. Okay. So I'm hearing automatically peaks and valleys. So there could have been a lot of highs and lows with this person. I think that this person has been through a lot in their life. Particularly something could have happened in October. I think this person actually might need protection from you, or maybe even like the state. Okay, so we have Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, so definitely there was something illuminated. There was some decision that had to be made, and this person is not very mature. So that is probably a great source of problems and pain in this connection. I think that this person honestly could act before they think a lot. They make poor judgment calls. Like, I'm hearing like wrong lever, Kronk, like kind of like that. But you make them feel safe. And I think that they miss feeling protected by you. But they know that they fucked up. Like, there is some, like they fucked up here. Like, honestly, I'm, like, this person may actually have a DUI. Or has been in a car accident recently or before. You literally, like, the way that you look at this person now is just, like, a child, honestly. They really need to transform. They need to, reevaluate themselves and their situation. The Judgment card is actually a Scorpio card, and there are butterflies here, so there's like a huge need for transformation. And with the Gemini symbol, that's communication in the third house, so you may have actually told them this, and they need to they need to spend some time on some spiritual growth and personal growth and strength. Yeah, okay. So we have the seer, so follow your intuition, and then the maiden, a new relationship blossoms. So this could have been like maybe someone you dated for like a little bit. I don't think things got very serious. I think that, especially with the knight and the page here, I think you caught on to this stuff pretty quickly. This also could be a child who, like, they may have actually recently got into a relationship with someone, and like in October or something, and ever since then they've just been like going off the deep end, and that may be like why the protection card that is there. So wow, you could be like mama or papa bear over the situation. The sun is actually the father, so, or one of the father energies. Saturn is the main one, and I feel like that they've been like hanging out with the wrong people and just like doing some stupid things. Like, you're just looking at their behavior like, what the actual fuck. Yeah, so we do have illumination, so that's another reference to the sun, which is believe in the power of grace. When we least expect it, a new door will open, and the lights of grace will illuminate your next step. And then anticipation. So expect the best. The world is working in your favor. So whatever the situation is, whatever like things that have gone wrong are going to be corrected. And whatever went wrong potentially could have been in October. But let's see here. We have spiritual partnership and healing. So if this isn't a child, this actually could be a friend. This could be like a friend who like just recently got into a relationship, and ever since then they've been acting stupid, but it's like a soulmate of yours, and I think that they need healing, and that this is what that relationship that they just entered into is going to show them, even if they don't see it yet. But they still think of you very highly. They want you in their life. They feel that you actually have this like deep personal strength and peace within you, and they really admire that about you. They're just a little bit lost right now and acting a damn fool. And then we have first house, the bodies. So yeah, this definitely could be like somewhat of a shallow relationship they've entered into, or maybe they have like body image issues, or self-worth issues, because I think that this person may like a lot of attention from a lot of different people, and they wanted to feel special. That's like what I'm hearing. And I think that if they've just entered a new relationship, things are still like bright and shiny, and the rose-colored glasses may still be on, but it's not going to last very long, because we have teardrops here. They're going to need you soon. And I think that the protection card is here is like, you are supposed to be their protection. So then we have the situation will improve and unlikely. So yeah, if this person is like nosediving right now, their situation is not going to improve anytime soon. And if this isn't resonating as like someone who like as a child or a friend, and this is someone that you have dated, the situation isn't going to come back together. This person is too immature. They, are kind of like thrill seeking, and I think you already know this. They may have actually already entered into a new relationship. And although they miss like the spiritual connection that you guys have, they are with this karmic for healing. Yeah. That's only for some of you though. Yeah, we have pay attention to the red flags, finances and career, and then stay optimistic about your love life. So with pay attention to the red flags, that's pretty obvious. Yeah, this person just with that Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, they are very, they're still learning. You know, they're just not on the same page as you are, and although this actually could bring you a great personal sorrow, just know that like focusing on like your finances and career and staying optimistic about your love life is what's actually going to like bring in new love for you. Even though this person, I believe, is a soulmate of yours, you know, if they're doing something really low vibrational, that's not going to be the best for your healing. And that the first house, the body is here. So with healing in the body, you could literally need to heal your body because of this energy. Like I'm seeing that maybe you need to like protect your own energy, like learn like Reiki and stuff like that. Especially if this person is giving you red flags. So, and there's like obviously so many different situations here, but if this person has been doing negative things towards you, then you know that you are protected by your guides, but also know that you should figure out ways to protect your own energy, because this person could just kind of be on one right now, and they may be for a while. I think that, you know, they still think about you, but I think that they're also very selfish, and they know that. But at the same time, you know, be forgiving and like graceful with them, gentle with them, I'm hearing. But that doesn't mean that you need to like give your power away with the pay attention to the red flags. This person has a lot of healing to do. And also, like, if you have healing to do and you're aware of it, like, really take that time and focus on yourself, because, you know, maybe this person's presence, like, being taken out of your life, or, you know, you being less of, like, I don't want to say, like, priority, because that sounds so bad, but, like, you know, less prevalent in your life, gives you time to, like, really, like, make a new relationship with yourself, is what I'm hearing. Because, you know, this girl's actually like alone in this picture, and it says a new relationship blossoms, and I'm just like, where? But yeah, definitely this person also wants you to know that they're working on their finances and career. They're really struggling, and that could have actually had a huge impact on how they've treated you, because they've been stressed out about their finances, and they may just be like an anxious person, and they take it out on the ones that are closest to them. But I think they also really want to see you happy. Stay optimistic about your love life. They want to see you with someone who makes you happy, and they want to see you, you know, be with someone who like can appreciate everything about you and have you be like their sun and moon, basically. Because I think the teardrops also, next to the you're highly thought of, is they have great sorrow like letting you go. They have great sorrow like not, you know, potentially being around you, and like not like enjoying your energy. Like, you guys may be a spiritual partnership because you guys literally physically aren't around each other anymore. But they definitely see your value. I think that they just weren't in the position to appreciate it at the time. But they also like have a very negative mindset with like the situation will improve with unlikely. Like, they feel like they don't have the wherewithal or like the ability to manifest a better situation, because the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords is here. Like, they're just so like immature and kind of like reckless. So yeah. Gemini also, they could just be like really like reckless with their words. Like, the Page of Swords is generally like not tactful. They could have like said some things to you in the past that were like really like screwed up, and they're trying to like heal that. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I'm seeing for you guys, group number 4. Let me know if that resonated. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I am available for those. All the information is down in the description box below. And of course, hit me up on there. And Instagram is also a good way too. And my Instagram is at Pretty Young Tarot. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening, day, night, whatever. Okay, bye guys.